Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. This is a short video which is a summary of chapter 10, designing forms and report. In this chapter we will discuss the definition of what is a form and what is a report. Then we will move on to have what are the design specification for a form, and then we will discuss some types of reports, and we will discuss some guidelines for how we can have forms. Then at the end of this chapter, we will have an example from PVF company, Pine Valley Furniture Company, who gave us their guideline of how they design their forms. So let's begin now. My name is Dr. Fazal. I'm the coordinator for CPIT 250 System Analysis and Design course. What is a form? Form is basically a thing through which we give input to the system. So it contains some predefined data, and it may include some areas where additional data are to be filled in. While reports are generated from the system, they are an output of the system, which is a business document that contain only predefined data. There are 5 different kinds of reports which are there that we discuss. Scheduled reports, which are time-based. Key indicator report, which provides summary of critical information. Exception report, which provides you with reporting for outside of normal operating ranges. Drill down report, which provide detail behind the summary of key indicator or exception report. And ad hoc reports, which are unplanned requests from non-routine information need. Now, what are the design specification for a form? There are 3 sections here. Narrative overview, which is the customer say what he needs. Sample design, we do prototyping. Testing is a usability assessment. We test the prototype with the customer, take his feedback and refine it and go on with the final design at the end. Okay, regarding forms, we use some highlighting techniques. These are some of the highlighting techniques that we discuss. We can make something uppercase to highlight it. We can make something bold, something italic, underline, box it, size and color differences. We can have it all capital, blinking, reverse video, audible tone, intensity difference, offsetting, non-standard information. At the same time, we can use color, and we can opt not to use color because there are some good things and bad things with the color. These are some good things with the color associated with the color. These are some cons of using the colors. So what are the pros of using the color is it is good on the eye, it gives more emotional reaction, it can draw attention to warning, but at the same time what is the problem with the color is it may degrade with different display, it can, the color fidelity may degrade on different display as well. The color pairing may wash out as well or cause problem for some user. So it is up to you to decide whether to use it or not, depending on the customer, depending on your requirement gathering process. Displaying the text, make sure that it is left justified. You can have mix, upper and lower case, double spacing. Justification is, as I said, left justify. No hyphenated word should be used. It means like if you put a hyphen here and it continue it here, no, don't use it. Abbreviation, only use those abbreviation which are widely understood, and don't use abbreviation which are your abbreviation, which are not worldly known. Designing tables and lists, we have the summary of all of the how we should have a table. If we have on the form is, we should have meaningful title, we should have alphabetic left justified, and the title should be meaningful. Box the table, as we have a box here. Right justify the numbers, try to fit it in one table, but if not, then redisplay these labels which are there. Long sequence, if you have long sequence, break it down into with the dash dash dash. If you merge it together, it will look a bit ugly. You will lose the count even. So break the long sequence, sort it alphabetically or some meaningful order. If you need to highlight or have some information about something, like here we have 1 Stephenson 1, have a superscript and then discuss it here at the end. So superscript to alert the user of more detailed information. Now, while we design the form, we design it to be usable. So how we assess whether it is usable or not? So the first thing in that case is speed. If it is speedy or not, accurate if it has accuracy or not, whether the customer is generally satisfied or not. How we measure it though is if the time to learn that one is less, then we say, yeah, it is usable. If the speed is fast, yes, it is good. If the rate of errors are less, then we say, yeah, this is a good form. When retention over time are memorizing the form that we design, the website that we design, retention over time is less, we are good. Then at the end, the Pine Valley Furniture Company, they gave us their guidelines for how they design their form. So they use three different guidelines, three different techniques they want to share with us. They say use lightweight graphics. Don't use graphics which are larger in size. Why? Because it will take more time in loading. Establish form and data integrity rule. This is what we said. If there is a text box which is for name, don't allow to enter number there. Don't if there is a phone number, don't allow there to accept any alphabets. And at the end, use template-based HTML. Once you prepare one form, you reuse it. The concept of reusability is something that they used. So these are the three guidelines that were given to us by the PVF company, and this is they say this is why our website is good. So that's it. Thank you very much.